Now, I'm very proud of the role that our party has played, unapologetically leading the case for remaining. And for pursuing an exit from Brexit through a people's vote. And against all the odds, and also I would add the prevarication of Jeremy Corbyn, which you may have seen again this morning, our cause is still very much alive. Now, we've been quite clear, let's remind ourselves, 2.5 years ago was not a good basis for leaving. It was undertaken solely to deal with a quarrel inside the Conservative Party. A narrow majority of voters, 37% of the total electorate, voted to leave. And the facts change, and they have changed, and we now understand much better the scale of the cheating and the lying that went on to secure that result. Without a confirmatory referendum, there will be no such thing as the settled will of the people, as they call it. There will just be a feud without end. And I remain astounded that some people claim a new referendum would be democratic. And why? I mean, what is democracy if it's not the right of a country to change its mind? And I myself, I think, serve as an illustration of this principle. I mean, I lost my seat in 2015, and 2 years later, in another election, people told me on the doorstep, then in the privacy of the voting booths, that they had changed their mind. And I got back with a majority of almost 10,000. So if... Twickenham's changed its mind. You know, Britain is now changing its mind on Brexit as well. And anybody who imagines that getting Theresa May's proposed Brexit through Parliament at the third, fourth, fifth attempt, anybody who believes that this will bring closure and stability, I think is suffering from serious self-delusion. Because the withdrawal agreement, which is just a divorce, what we've had is just the easy bit. If Brexit is a political Everest, we've so far just got to the base camp. And the brief, vague, woolly political declaration, I mean, it doesn't even tell us where the summit is, let alone how to get there. We're going to have years and years of frustration and friction. Now, we keep being told, not least by the Chancellor, that once Brexit's agreed and delivered, the fog of uncertainty will be lifted, and there will be a surge of renewed confidence and investment in the UK. Business investment will pour in, and we'll all live happily ever after. But this is a triumph of political fantasy over economic reality. Any well-run business can see that chronic uncertainty will follow any endorsement of the withdrawal agreement. The cliff edge will just have been postponed for 20 months. That's not a great offer. But it isn't just about business and economics, important though they are. I'm an MP for the university area, and the constituency that contains one of the leading scientific research centres in the country. And I see a generation's worth of work going up in smoke. Pan-European teams, the free movement of students and staff, the crucial research funding, all of these are being seriously damaged as I speak. And we're also turning our back on one of the most successful peace projects in history. It's a project that has brought democracy to the military dictatorships of Southern Europe, and then to the former communist countries of the East. That is why Europe is worth fighting for. That's why we will continue to fight to remain. Whatever happens in the next few weeks of parliamentary twists and turns, we must argue that none of the many mutually exclusive versions of Brexit